Okay then guys, welcome to the F1 Championship Edition career. We're here in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. And after that disappointing race in Great Britain, but there's a link down below in the description for that. I say it's disappointing. All I'm going to say, it was wet, and I'm not very good at in the wet on this game, to be perfectly honest. I'm not very good in the drying either. But as I said, we're here in Canada. I don't know how this Grand Prix is going to go. That is my fuel strategy. We're pitting around about halfway here today in today's Grand Prix, and let's have a look at the grid lineup. So it looks dry. It doesn't look as if it's raining here in Montreal, and I forgot to get a little picture for the thumbnail. I'll sort something out though. But yeah, we're here in Montreal, like I said. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this season 4. We've got a bit of time to make up on the rest of the field. Well, mainly Fernando Alonso, but yeah, here we go. Here's the grid lineup for today's race. We're on pole ahead of Massa, Alonso, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Montoya, Heidfeld, Fisichella, Trulli, and Coulthard. Now you might notice Button's not there. I think he qualified 12th. But to be perfectly honest, we've got some daylight between me and Alonso at the minute, so that's going to help us out. So let's get on to the start of the Canadian Grand Prix. There's Fernando Alonso right behind us, looking to try and take another win and put us under more pressure, and the lights are out and away we go. And because of how it's been, he won the championship in 2005, and I won the championship last season, and Schumacher's won the championships before that. Alonso is going for his second world title as well as us, so. But look at that, he's down to P4 on the start as we're underway, so. Coming through to the first, through this chicane for the first time. It's looking good for us to try and, to at least get back some more points over Alonso going into the US Grand Prix. Which, fingers crossed I can win there if I can win here and go back to back. For I believe the first time this season. Okay, so we're heavy on the brakes for the hairpin. Back on the power a bit later than we should have been, but and this chicane up here is going to be a problem because those AI cars behind you, they brake very, very late. So I'm expecting Massa probably to go into the back of us. When we brake for this chicane. No, oh, okay. So it's just Fisichella that likes to crash into me, then is it? So okay, so the end of the first lap, we lead the Canadian Grand Prix. Got to be careful to avoid the curb through there. Okay, so we've got Massa behind us. He's going to try and probably win this Grand Prix because I don't think he's in contention for the championship. That was close. I thought I was going to hit the barrier. Well, I did hit the barrier, but I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. Stop is next lap, yeah, but we got Felipe Massa right behind us. I don't want to let Felipe through, and I don't want to give him a chance to overtake neither. I would love to drive that Ferrari though. I know I keep mentioning that nearly every time I race, but is it? That's good then, that's good, but it's still not going to help us down this straight. Massa's going to have the, we're going to say DRS, but he's going to have the slipstream and the straight line speed in that Ferrari. Look at him go. Felipe Massa. Oh, I thought he was going to make contact with us there. And, okay, Raikkonen pits. Okay. Right, what's going off now? Did I make time in that great time? Yes, fantastic. So we're stopping on this lap as long as nothing goes wrong down into this corner or any other corner.
As the drivers start their third lap,
you now lead the race.
Alonso third.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure I do pit this time, so. Yellow flags through sector 1, did you say? Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to spin it then, that's why I got off the throttle and didn't get back on so quickly, but we're not holding Felipe up, that's for sure. And he's not right on the back of us, so we have got a bit of pace in this Grand Prix, but that Ferrari is looking racy. Is he going to pit this time? I know I'm going to pit, but Alonso's up to P3 because other cars are pitted. No, Felipe. No. I want to be in the pit lane first. There we go. And we are. And Massa's coming behind us. So, yeah. Here we go. It's going to be another, probably a weird pit stop for us. Because it's on the left side of the car this time. There we go. That's nice. No, wrong button. Circle. There, 8.8 seconds. Did we get out ahead of the Ferrari? Yes, we did. Okay. That's important. And now can we stay ahead of Kimi Raikkonen? I think we can. As we come out into the pit, onto the circuit, as we... Well, come out onto the grass, off the circuit. But, yeah, we're ahead of Massa. Wait. Oh, yeah, Alonso did pit. I was thinking, why is that, you know, the Ferrari and that ahead of him? Ahead of us all, so... You know, Ferrari and Renault, and I'm thinking, yeah, they're on a different strategy. We've got Christian Albers behind us. Don't want to pull off a risky overtake to pass a car when we know we're quicker and he's going to be pitting soon anyway, so... So I'll go around the outside of the hairpin. Let's try. Trust me to try that. Well, passing his old car down into the hairpin. Or before the hairpin. That's the straight line speed. That's why I wanted to change team. Okay, so here we are. The other cars are now pitting. We've got Christian Albers behind us. I hope you go for the pit. But don't wipe me out, please, Christian. I believe we used to be teammates, so please don't. Okay, yeah, he pits and Massa dives into the final chicane, and we take the lead with 3 laps to go. Okay. Alonso's lost out big time. He's even behind his teammate now. Well, for now, actually, yeah, hang on, they're coming out of... Yeah, he's behind his teammate. He's behind Fisichella. Yes, I now lead the race.
That's a massive leap of 7 places. Raikkonen is 3rd. 4th is Alonso.
4th is Alonso, eh? Oh, that was Fisichella. My apologies. Sorry. My apologies. I was thinking it was Alonso. I saw Renault. My main target is Fernando Alonso as we slide. No, don't do that. Just take it steady. Take it steady for these final few laps. There's not many laps to go in this Grand Prix. Only 3 to go. 2 this time. We look like we're going to win the Canadian Grand Prix, where we scored our first points back in Season 1 with the Midlanders. Massa's closing right on the back of us now. I thought that would... No, I don't want a corner cut. I'm trying to go quick enough into the chicane with that, you know, without them smashing into me and without getting a penalty. So yeah, that's why I'm a bit nervous through there. 7/10 of a second.
We're on lap 6. You now lead the race.
Whoa, 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 no, 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 no.
Raikkonen is 3rd.
Please don't do that too many times, James. Come on.
He's up from 5th. Michael Schumacher 5th. He's slipped down from 4th. Fisichella 6th.
Okay, so... Oh, so, Alonso did make a pass on Schumacher then. That must have been when they were coming out the pits, so... Okay, not Alonso. Massa has dropped off the pace slightly, but I don't expect it to stay like that into this next chicane, so... And just like in Monaco, we need to hold off the charging field to try and win a Grand Prix. I don't think we've won here in Canada before, so yeah, this will be great. This will be great if we do pull off a win here as we... Into the final chicane. We've got that on right. Massa's a bit too far back at the minute. No mistakes on this last lap. Come on.
The final lap of the race in the lead.
If you're going to do anything, make sure it works first time. This is the last lap for you.
Yeah, it is the last lap for you. And Alonso won in Great Britain. And it looks as if we can win here in Canada. To, you know, we're just going blow by blow this season with Fernando Alonso. You're trading blows this season. The last thing I want to do is hit them Honda signs with a Honda, so... Okay, we've got a few corners to go. Few corners to negotiate now.
Keep an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
So Massa just couldn't keep up with our pace for this final final couple of laps. So, and we're not running that slow, so that's good for us. One straight to go. Can the engine hold out? Which it is a Honda engine, so it could go at any time. And can we hold out and not get a corner cut penalty from here? We've got a big enough lead for us to back off and take it steady through the final chicane. We're coming out to the final corners. Here we go, coming down to the start-finish line to win the Canadian Grand Prix, to take back some points over Fernando Alonso, to say to him, forget about Britain, Fernando, we still want this championship. As Montoya there, he finishes, I think, P5 or P3. Oh wait, no he didn't, he finished P7, never mind. So we finish ahead of Massa, Raikkonen, Alonso in P4, ahead of Michael Schumacher, Fisichella, Montoya. Button got the point from starting outside the top 10. Congratulations to teammate Jensen. Heidfeld, Trulli, Rosberg. Coulthard, Klein, Schumacher, Ralph, that is. Villeneuve finished 15th in his home Grand Prix. Scott Speed, Webber, Liuzzi, Albers, Ide, Sato, and Montero. Everybody finished the Grand Prix. So, the championship now is 2 points going into the next Grand Prix, with Fisichella, Massa, and Montoya looking quite close as well. Trulli moves down to 9th. Liuzzi gets a point for Toro Rosso. I think that's their first points of the season. 9 points the difference in constructors. We're not going to catch them. And yeah, Williams, Midland, and Aguri Honda still yet to score. So, can you believe it? The Canadian Grand Prix, guys. Yes, another Grand Prix win. I think that's his 14th. Here's the national anthem. Yes, so we won the Canadian Grand Prix. Fantastic performance all round from the Honda team. Pole position and the race win. That is utterly, fantastic. I could not think of the word for it. I'm definitely happy about that. And yes, we do win the Canadian Grand Prix for the very first time. Oh my god. This is a good season. This is turning into a fantastic season. It's looking close at the top as well. So, let's have a look. Email inbox. Brilliant victory. Yes, it certainly was. Advanced time. Any offers? Job with Red Bull? No, never mind about job with Red Bull. Friday. Can Scuderia Ferrari win again? I think Schumacher won here last time. Yes, he did. Email inbox. Nothing. So, and our recruitment, I'm not going to go for any of these two because they're slower than my car. So let's have a look at information season results. There we go. Only one team one car not to win that's not a Renault or Honda. And our player stats, that was our 15th win of our career. From 63 races, we've won 15 of them. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I will see you guys for the US Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. And I will see you later.